This is going to be a total fucking nightmare, and I'm going to puke everywhere. Hate the format passionately. Thanks. So, I'm going to cover John Maida's design and technology talk. If you haven't already gotten your hands on it and looked at it, please do, because I'm in no way going to do this the justice it deserves in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh my god, the clock is ticking. Fuck. So Maida basically classifies design in 3 main areas of practice. Classical designers, like furniture designers, industrial designers, that kind of thing. Civilization has millennia of experience with that, and then there's what we do, what he calls computational design, and we've only got a few decades of experience with that. Computational designers, they've learned from those other areas. What sets them apart is that they understand the art of the possible when it comes to technology. We think about it critically, and we're super curious by nature, and so we're always out to learn the new. And Maida cautioned us to not just think about Silicon Valley and technology coming from there, but other parts of the world as well. So India by 2050 is going to be the 2nd biggest economy in the world, only behind China. And also Latin America is definitely worth paying some attention to. There's a lot of investment going on, particularly via Chinese acquisitions of startups. And the startups in Latin America are basically predicated on design for trust. And China is obviously eating everyone's lunch when it comes to AI. There are all sorts of great things going on there. Lubin is a robot that basically created 1 million banners that increased conversion 200%. So your jobs are all gone. Any Gen X people in the audience? Anyone? Just me? Fuck you all. Anyway, we're going to win because there are going to be as many of us as every other generation by 2060. And startup CEOs are more likely to be 50 plus. Fuck you, slides. Fuck you. Computational designers are, as I said, hungry for new skills. We're always skilling up. And so there's a nice overlap between skills typically found with user researchers and designers. Click. And also product management. Any product managers in the room? No? One guy? Shouldn't you be doing a Gantt chart somewhere? Come on. Anyway, lots of overlap in the skills there as well, particularly around data, service design, and all sorts of other great things. AI is obviously a massive pressure, and Maida encouraged people to experiment with tools like Create with .ai and DeepLearn.js, because as designers we have to get better at understanding how this stuff works, because what we make now has unintended consequences. Last several years have demonstrated how a lack of inclusion and imagination has caused the tech utopianism to grind to a halt. And we've got to do better about fighting the bigotry and inequality that's baked in. So whether that's sort of rampant concerns with systemic racism and sexism at companies like Airbnb and Uber, to Google image search identifying black people as gorillas, there's a ton of terrible shit baked into the system. And that's not just from unconscious bias. Inequality is another thing, but scandal after scandal is rocking Facebook. Daily active users, monthly active users are down for the first time ever for the company in both the US and the UK, and people are hungry for what's next in social media. Inequality is also something that's getting fostered and exploding because of some of the imbalance in our tech systems. And net neutrality has been scuppered in the US. Shit weasels like Edget Pie and Trump deserve to be thrashed about the head and shoulders because of that. And it's because net neutrality and the digital divide have very real consequences. Obviously, tech employees are on both coasts, but within the great swath of country between those two places, there are a lot of people that are still living in the recession. That economic inequality has a negative impact on innovation. AI and automation risk exploding that even further. And that's why we need more people working to solve the problem. Engineers alone can't do it. We need designers, we need sociologists, we need psychologists, policymakers all working to do it. Lovely quote from Vernon Ayers, a fantastic entrepreneur, author, and activist. I'll let you read it for yourselves. Save myself a few seconds here. Drink beer. But we're not going to solve these problems that a bunch of rich white California tech bros have heaped on us alone. So that means working with much more diverse groups than perhaps we normally do. So different races, gender, sexual orientations, ethnicities, religious beliefs, a ton of other things. So it's fundamental that we learn by identifying exclusion. Lots of great links there. Congrats, you have an all-male panel. We almost did that tonight. Thank God we didn't. And we've got to continue to hold tech's feet to the flame. And fundamentally, it's not just because this is for social good, although it is. Your bottom line will improve. So Maida pointed to a ton of success in Hollywood recently, but obviously that carries through to any endeavor because it's about increasing your total addressable market.